Good afternoon, people. Oh, let me turn the volume down on my MacBook. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, people. Hey, Beer Bonnet Chronicles is about to start right now, man. We got a good show coming up for you today. Of course, we got dad jokes that we can't forget because y'all love them so much. Dad jokes. Of course, we got the top 10 according to Chat GPT. And this week it is top 10 according to Black culture. Let's say that. And then also today we're going to dive into dating in the digital trenches of modern love. Yay. The DL, the apps, the algorithm. Yes, we're talking about dating while black and gay in the age of ghosting, face pics, and mass for mass foolishness. That's coming up today on Beard Bonnet Chronicles, y'all. Hey, roll that intro.
Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon again, y'all. Welcome again to another episode of Beard Bonnet Chronicles. I am your host, James Bubba Williams. DJ Exclusive is in the building, y'all. Hope that everyone is doing good today on this beautiful Thursday, the Thursday after 4th of July weekend, and the Thursday before Beyonce graces Atlanta starting tomorrow. And officially, she is here in town. And when I tell y'all, Monday can't get here fast enough. It can't. It can't. I'm ready to go see the queen and all of her gracious loveliness and all that other stuff. So it's going to be a damn good time. But I hope everybody is doing well today. I hope that you have taken some time out for yourself and gotten you some rest. And if you're working, I hope you're not working too hard. If it's your lunch break, hey, welcome to Beer Bonnet Chronicles while you're on your lunch. And if it's your first time here joining us today, welcome as well too. It's great to have you. Let you know that I don't have any damn sense. I never do, and I never will, because that's the innocence in me. But before we get started, what we always like to do, let's holler at everybody that's in the chat room today. I see it's a good bit of y'all in here today. So I always got to say, hey, y'all. So let's see who we got in here today. Let me scroll up to the top. B-Cat, what's going on, B-Cat? Welcome to you. Johnny Too Late, FTV. Welcome, welcome. Jam Tune, Nika is in the building. Nika just celebrated a birthday last week. Am I right, Nika? On Saturday, I think it was. It may have been Thursday. All these days run together. But happy belated birthday. I hope you enjoyed it. HBX, welcome. Yes, I am on the program today. Hey, good to see you. Paige Larson, welcome, welcome to you. This space, hey, this space. Good to see you in the chat room. Mom and Daddy, hey, Mom and Daddy, I love y'all, mean it. Tyler Hackner said, what's going on, Tyler? Benjamin Dixon's show was in the building. Building is in the building. Doc Kaiju, what's going on, Doc? Good to see you. Sammy, welcome. Devil's Advocate Productions, welcome to you. Sensation, what's going on, Sensation? Good to see you. Hope they're okay. Let me make sure I got everybody. And Snack, of course, the first one. And of course, the comment is look at this dude. Snack, what's going on? It's good to see you, brother. Hope you've been doing well. All right, y'all. Of course, after we check in with the audience, I got to get my dad jokes out the way. And y'all know y'all love y'all some good Bubba dad jokes. So, on him, here it go. Let me get my chops ready here, okay? My little intro that I got. I might have music to it next week. I tried to do that this week, but it didn't work right. Okay. What do you call somebody? Wait, I'm already starting. Okay, here we go. What do you call someone with nobody and no nose? What do you call somebody with nobody and no nose? Nobody knows. Nobody. I swear, man. So, want to hear a joke about construction? Do y'all? Y'all want to hear a joke about construction? I'm still working on it. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because the P is silent. The P is silent. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies. Supplies. Okay. So, hey, Lily, I love you too. Juanita, what's going on? Okay. Why don't some couples go to the gym? Why don't some couples go to the gym? Because some relationships don't work out. Oh, okay. It's okay. 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 I'm good. So y'all know it's Amazon Prime week this week. You can go Amazon Prime, find y'all some good deals and everything. So during Amazon Prime week, or order the chicken and an egg. I'll let you know which one comes first. I just be cracking myself up, bro. Just by my damn self, y'all. In this house by myself. Just cracking myself up. Cause I ain't got no goddamn sense. I swear I don't. Oh, hey Beehive, baby. You ready to go see Cowboy Carter? Is you going? Did you go? Good to see you. Mama's in the chat room finally. I see you, Germ. What's going on? And I got one more joke for y'all. This an oldie, but it's a goodie. And no, it's not Big Metal Fan. I'm sorry. That's the joke that started it all. It's not Big Metal Fan. I'm sorry. Grickolas, what's going on? Grickolas, I like that. What did you call cheese that isn't yours? What did you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. Oh man, that has been this week's dad jokes. I know y'all can't get enough, man. I know y'all can't. I love it to death my damn self. It's just nacho cheese. Yo, hold on one second. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, boom. People blowing up my phone already, man. Okay, so that was our dad jokes, man. So this week, of course, I always started this thing where we ask Chat GPT random stuff. So the last few, I think the few that I'm going to do now is going to be the top 10 according to Chat GPT. And this is when I asked Chat GPT the top 10 trending whatever. So this week it came up top 10 grew up black, what is it? Grew up in a black household. That's what it is. Top 10 grew up in a black household. Y'all know I got a little slime in this too, right? Told y'all. I just be doing stuff, man. Y'all need to get me out this house. I just be doing stuff for no damn reason. Okay, so today, top 10 growing up in a black household. These are not my words. These are Chat GPTs. Yes, these are Chat GPTs. Also, before I get into it today, I asked Chat GPT. I can't make this stuff up, but it just had me really thinking. I asked Chat GPT to give me some of the best black dad jokes, right? So, y'all, the stuff that it generated, and I wish I would have saved them. I wonder if I can pull those up. Hold on. Let, let me see. Is it still on my phone? Dang, it's not on here. Anywho, I asked ChatGPT to tell me the funniest dad, the best black dad jokes, right? It was coming up with stuff like, why does a black dad tell his son no at the cookout? Because he don't want to get a spanking. Or so I said, bruh, it's like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm not understanding what's going on. So it was weird. That's all I say. But I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into Chat GPT one day and start asking some other questions, like what's the percentage of black people that do this? You know, just asking stuff, because clearly Chat GPT got something to say. And I heard that the new version is coming online soon and it's supposed to be smarter and more intelligent. Hmm, we shall see. Okay. Boom. Let's add my top 10 to the stage. Let's start pause the video. Top 10 according to Chat GPT. Again, excuse me. Chat GPT words, not mine. Top 10 according to ChatGPT. All right, y'all. This was for everybody who grew up in a black household and still has PTSD from plastic couch covers. You ever hear a song, smell pine tar, or see a tub of butter and instantly know what time it is? Yeah, this segment is called Top 10 Grew Up Black Household Traditions, aka You Had to Be There. Let me get through it. I'm trying to get through it. Let's jump in. Let me start my video. Coming in at number 10, the plastic couch covers. If your thighs never stuck to a couch in the summer and left you peeling yourself off like grilled cheese, did you even grow up black? Number 2, Saturday morning deep cleaning with loud music. It's not Saturday till somebody blasts Anita Baker, opens up every window and hands you a broom, and if you try to sleep in, laughs. That vacuum cleaner was the wake up call. Before I move on, let me pause this. Every black household, man, that was a thing. Saturday morning was cleaning day. And don't your ass think that you about to sleep in. Bubba, no, it wasn't Bubba then. James, Tamika, y'all get y'all ass up and clean up this house. Okay, it was for us. But you know, I'm trying to remember. Mama wasn't that bad. She wasn't. But I still remember Daddy was more the music person than anything. Pop would just be up and just playing music all the damn time anyway. But Mama, I think, would get up and then just come barging in. That's all you heard Saturday morning was the vacuum cleaner go. Zing. Y'all get up and do these dishes. Y'all get up and do this. Like, damn, woman. I just want to sleep. I already been fooling with school. Now I got to deal with this on Saturday morning. That is so rude. But shout out to mom and daddy. Love y'all, meet it. But it's funny how these traditions go. Okay, number 3, don't touch that thermostat. Woo! That thermostat might as well have had a combination lock on it. Cold, put on socks. Hot, go sit still. Problem solved. Number 4, every container is a trap. That's not butt in the tub. It's not Cool Whip either. It's probably beans or greens or buttons. And you're going to learn today. What the hell you going to learn today? Okay. The Tupperware thing. Swear, everybody refrigerator that I know growing up black, they always had the country crock tub, that funky looking Tupperware that had the weird designs on the top of it that looked like it was like sprouting out or something. And then my grandmother had the Danish cookies, the Danish cookie tin. All her sewing stuff was in there. And when I told you, you was like, I want some cookies. And then I never forget. It was one time, my little fat ass was thinking that it was cookies in the tin. Nobody was home. Grandma and them was out, and we was all at Granny house. I went in that tin just thinking I'm about to get me some good ass butter cookies, some good sugar, and about stabbed myself in the hand because of the needles and thread. I was so damn, bro. I was like, damn, I can't get no cookies. That's how I felt. Moving on, y'all. Number 5. Y'all, And I got to pause this for two. Number 5, y'all, the for guest only living room. You could look at it, but sit in it, not unless the pastor was visiting or somebody just died. That room stayed crisp since 94. Real, real. Mom, grandma, every time we went to Granny house, we were not allowed in the living room. The only people that were allowed in the living room was the adults, and it was only on special occasions, and they was in there talking. We could not go in there. When I tell y'all that living room was pristine. It had the big ass floor TV. Y'all know the big TV that sit on the floor, probably about the size of this table. It had a record player built in on it. The TV was at the bottom, and never watched that TV at all. I don't know why, but we was not allowed in that damn living room. And like you said, only time that living room was open is somebody passed away or the pastor was visiting from the church or it was a special occasion. And even then, the kids was not allowed in there. And when we did try to go in there, get your ass out of the living room. Okay, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, mom. But it's funny, the black, I ain't even say trauma, the black memories. Number 6, y'all, the big bag of bags. Black households invented sustainable living. That plastic bag full of plastic bags, that was the starter pack for adulthood. And I don't know about y'all, I still got a drawer full of plastic bags down here to this day. Trash bags right here, no problem. But it's something about these plastic bags that you just can't put up, man. You just got to keep collecting them, and they right there in the cabinet. So whenever you go in the cabinet, you just grab you a bag or two. Be good to go. Yes, I still collect bags. It's funny. I went to the store yesterday and just put about 6 bags underneath the sink, bro. Oh my god. Oh, it's kind of ghetto, but I guess it's not in the meantime. Number 7. Matching family outfits, whether it was church, Easter, or a serious photo shoot. You and your cousins were going to match and you were going to like it. I think my brother and I had the matching outfits. If I could find that damn picture, it was my little sailor outfit. My little one piece with a little sailor cap. My brother had one too. I was a cute little baby. Y'all need to see it. I need to find them pictures. Shout out to Mama Gwen and Mama Ursula in the chat. Hey, y'all. Hey, Nat. Hey, good to see you. Brandon Woods, good to see you too. But yeah, man, that was about the closest that we ever got to dressing together. I'm trying to remember, even in the old family photos, the old family photos, Jesus Christ, it looked like some black ass shit. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. Oh man, if I know Mama got that picture somewhere, and I'm gonna have to get that from her because the family photo was funny, boy. It was the 80s and the 90s. My God, today. All right, number 8. Let me hold $1 on. Y'all know the one. Sold up late to every cookout, never bought anything, but always left with a to-go plate and your $5. I ain't had no uncles like that, but I've heard of people uncles being like that, and that's funny, man. If my uncles ever would have been like that, that would have been funny. My uncles always gave us money though, so I was a little spoiled. It was a lot of us too, so I was cool with that. Number 9, I'm sure everybody got dang on if you black, you gonna relate to this one. Go get a switch. It was the scariest scavenger hunt for your life. The smaller the branch, the faster it flew. That switch had a Wi-Fi connection. No. Mama used to always make us go outside to get the switch, bro. Oh my gosh. And I meant to have props today and I forgot the damn switch. Me and my brother, we used to go out there. We would try to find the little skippiest, smallest switch that we could find and take it in the house. Like, okay, let's see if we can get away with this. Mom used to tell us, if y'all don't go back outside and find me a goddamn switch, okay, I'm sorry. Jam tune, yes. picking switches really was like, okay, now I got to go out here and choose my own punishment, bro. That is not right. It was. Because what you mean I got to go out here and pick my own switch? I got to pick my own punishment? Oh my gosh. So I used to go find the small one. And then when I went back, I'm like, okay, let me see if I can find one that's like in between, not too big, not too small, and it's gonna be satisfactory for what she's looking for. And I get away with it every time until I got older, and then it was like, okay. Sensation said, I don't believe Mama Gwen was that bad. It was the 80s and the 90s. They was that bad. We were raised different. It's okay. That's maybe a conversation for a whole nother show. But we was raised different, where parents actually, I ain't gonna say punished us, but they guided us and they led us and steered us away from trouble by any means necessary. You know, but if we were acting up, we weren't gonna be allowed to keep acting up. It has to be some kind of repercussions. So punishment was due, and I'm glad they did. I think that raised us to be better and stronger human beings, getting ready for a lot of the BS that we're facing in this place we called America. Okay, because no, hell, I remember back in the day, I got paddled in school. I'm from that generation. So when I acted up in school, I'll never forget this either. I acted up one time and I was waiting, or I wasn't waiting, but trying to follow behind my goddamn own friends in class. They wanted to draw this girl from the classroom, and they were passing the picture around to everybody in the class. Excuse me. And of course, my bad ass had to be the one to draw as well too. So here it is. I'm looking at the picture. Okay, well, I want to be cool too, and I want to be like everybody else. I didn't group rest on the damn picture. And of course, the teacher caught it. So instantly, not only did I get caught with the picture, but I also had to snitch on everybody else who added to the picture as well too. So they sent this to the principal office. And while I'm in the principal office, it wasn't the principal that did it, it was the assistant principal. This 6'3", 6'4" black man that looked like he used to wrestle or something. And so when I tell you, he was like, now you know what you did was wrong. I've already called your parents, and now you're gonna have to paddle you as well too. I'm like, paddle? Do I have? I don't have nothing in hand right now. But he had this little paddle, probably about that long. This is the handle. This is the paddle, and it's probably about yay wide, maybe that thick, one too thick. Put me over his damn lap, pulled up them britches, got a good tug on them, and proceeded to whip my ass. That was the first and last time I ever got in trouble in school. Because what the hell you mean I got paddled? And yeah, they did call mama first for what happened. I'm like, what you mean I got paddled in school? What? That ain't supposed to be right. So yeah, after that, nope. I ain't acting up. I ain't doing nothing. Let me stay at my black ass place and behave. I don't need to be running around with these damn kids. You should have seen them little white boys. They was crying because they got powder too. But man, it was so different in school where the teachers had permission to do this. So it was I ain't gonna say it was a lot, but it taught me like, yeah, you act up, you mess around, you're gonna pay for your actions. And then everything changed. So I can appreciate growing up and going through what I've been through. I can say that. It really made me appreciate a lot of stuff. It really did. And I saw somebody in there say that it messed them up. I hate that. And I apologize that it messed you up. But I will say that it molded me into a stronger person to do the right thing. Whew, because my gosh, some of the kids today a little bit lost. All right, back to the list. Number 10. Stay outgrown folks' business. You laugh too hard at a joke. Oh, so you grown now. That's how you got hit with the look and quietly exited the chat. Yes. When we was younger, tried to be in grown folks' business, always trying to listen in. So, like, if the living room was right here, there's a hallway that go down. We used to be in the hallway trying to uh listen to them talk and just try to be all up in their business. And I'll tell you, it's like, oh, y'all heard that they talk about such and such. Especially when the cousins was around. Well, we was bad. We were some bad suckers. So we weren't bad, but we just tried to be in the business. And so eventually you kind of got like snuck in a little bit and they'll let us sit there. And then when they start talking about grown stuff, all right, y'all go in the back. Dang. Okay. But yes, that's number 10. So this again was the top 10 list of if you grew up in a black household. It was a lot more stuff, I'll say. Uh let's see. Growing up, what else did we did growing up black? We had the music on cleaning up on Saturdays. Um the switch, man. Playing with your cousins and your cousins and everything at the house. Get a phone down. Oh, sensation. Thank you. This is the main one. Get off that damn phone while it's storming. Because then I don't know if y'all know, we didn't have cell phones then. It was the cordless phones. So if it's thunder and lightning, you couldn't use the phone and you couldn't use the take a shower. Main things. It's like, dang, I'm ready to get in the shower. No, you can't. The electricity gonna come through the hose and shock you. Okay. Getting on the phone. That's a funny one, man. One thing that I always remember, and I think this is probably, yep, Nat A, turn off all the lights. Uh-huh. And then the other one was everybody should know this one, and I'm surprised this didn't make the list. Get in the house before the street lights come on. That's the main one. If your ass ain't in the house by the time the street lights came on, you in trouble. It's over with. I'll never forget, y'all. It was one time. I love being black, bro, because it's so funny. Because how I get blamed for what happened. Anywho, I was playing outside with my friends, and we were still in Alabama. And we used to we were playing with the ball in the middle of the street, and it was like two drains on either side of the street. So you outside playing with the ball, and the ball rolled down the sewer. I can't remember if it was me that hit it in the sewer or it was one of the other kids. Anywho, the ball went down in the sewer. So we down there taking sewer covers off. They trying to go down there in the sewer and get the ball. I'm like, I ain't going down there. So while they trying to get the ball, I decided to. I think I was walking across the street to do something, and my dumb ass, and to this day, my dumb ass, not looking down, walked. Remember, I said they were taking off sewer covers, so they took off both sewer covers across the street, right? Walking, not looking down, not paying no attention, and fell into the damn sewer. So I didn't fall all the way in, but I was like one leg on the top and one arm and one leg. So my left arm was hanging outside and my left leg and my right leg. So I'm just like, ah! I'm just screaming. I'm talking about bloody murder. And then because the other two boys, I don't know where the hell they went. I don't know if they was like, went back home or went to go play or what it was. But my ass just chilling in the damn sewer. Like, oh my God, I'm going to fall. Because I can't feel nothing under me. So I'm like, Lord, I'm about to die. So I mustered up the scrumph, and pulled myself out the sewer. So I'm crying. I'm running the house. I'm telling Mama, I'm down in the sewer. I'm down in the sewer. My mama looked at me and said, that's what you get. You should have been watching where you was going. Well, I got blamed for it. I'm like, damn, mama, you supposed to say, "Oh, you okay, baby?" No, you should have been watching where you was going. Like, damn, mama, that was so rude. But no, that ass, I should have been watching where I was going because I took the damn sewer cover off myself. And how the hell I forget that I took it off and just zoop. I swear it was like something off a cartoon. What's the movie? Soul, the one with Jamie Foxx is the black black jazz player. That's how he died. He fell in the sewer, not looking where he was damn going. So every day, every since that day, since that happened, yes, I always tell myself, Bubba, you're a black man. You got to keep your head up. But if it's, I got to look down and make sure my stumbling ass ain't tripping over nothing and falling in those sewers. Because I know me, I will be in the sewer real quick or on the ground face down somewhere. So no, but I had to tell you that because I was bad. I ain't gonna lie. Mama know. And it's all because of my brother, though. Shout out to my brother Andrew. I won't say his nickname, but shout out to my brother Andrew. He was the ringleader. I used to do everything he used to do because I'm the second brother. So I'm gonna follow my older brother and do whatever he do. So his ass used to go to the door, get outside, butt naked, and I'm gonna go out there with him too. I'm like, hey, let's go. So, mama, I wasn't bad. Andrew was the bad one. I was just following my big brother lead. Okay, so don't blame me. Don't say bad. Boy, I was bad, but I was also a pimp in grade school. I was a pimp. I had all the white girls on me. I ain't know no better, but I had all the white girls on me. Used to be kissing on me and everything, being the mom. Oh my god, he cheats. I mean, to the point. I'm gonna move on in a second. But it used to be to the point to where the principal at my elementary school used to call my mom and say they came up there and had a meeting with her saying that um we have a problem that the girls keep kissing on James. They really like him a lot, and the parents are complaining. Or, well, Mama put in the chat what they said, but yes, the white parents was upset because their kids like the black boy. I mean, what can I say? It's the smile. The smile kill him every time. Look at it. But yes, they used to stay on me, man. Right. Guess I was a little heartbreaker. Guess so. Still am. Anyway, so let's move on. Today, I wanted to get into, I don't have no video, no B-roll, nothing. So y'all just gonna get me on the screen today. Let's see. Jam says, my mama, the guy almost got y'all lynched. We were in Alabama at the time too, y'all. So that was bad. Laura, what's going on, Laura? I love you. Alicia, hey. Rich, what's going on, Rich? I see some people join. I appreciate y'all. Jam 2 says, "Oh, Bubba was as fully a wholesome joy even as a kid." I mean, yeah, I was, yeah, I was just adorable. People can resist me; they still can. Anyway, y'all, today we're going to dive into the digital trenches of modern love, the DL, the apps, the algorithm. We're talking about dating while black and gay here in America or anywhere for that matter. In the age of ghosting, face pics, and mask for mask foolishness. If you don't know what mask is masculine for masculine. So, being a single black male, I'm going to tell you, dating in Atlanta, and I don't know how y'all feel for other black gay men that's out there. I don't know how y'all feel, but dating in Atlanta kind of sucks. It does. It's just like, I don't know. I'm trying to make heads and tails of it, but it's just like, I don't know. You say, hey, you want to go out for a drink, grab a drink? Sure. But then it's just like, it ends up being more than that. I think what kills it the most are the apps. I think that's what it is. Because see, back in the day, excuse me, back in the day when I was coming up before like we had all this technology stuff, before we had apps and hell, instant, even close to instant messaging. We only had damn AOL chat, college club. I'm showing my age here. MySpace, and what was the other one? AOL chat, college club, MySpace, Black Planet, if you use Black Planet. And then what was the other one? It was one, oh, the phone, the phone line. Yes, there was a phone line, a chat line that you could call. I mean, there's one in every damn city just about that you can call. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. So let's talk about the apps. So, first of all, Grinder, goddamn video game. That's really what it seems like, man. I, at this point, Grindr is used by the Republicans. It's like when they out doing their conventions and stuff to hook up with each other. That's basically what that is. And with them, you either log in as a warrior, you log off crying. Because when I tell you over there, it's just like y'all are ruthless. It's a whole lot that y'all go through on there. But you also got the other apps like Grinder, you got Jacked, Tinder, Hinge, BLK, and if you brave enough, Facebook dating. I don't know why Facebook decided to go down the dating route, but they have a platform where it's like everything else. You swipe left or right, you can select the heart. And when I tell you, I don't know, it's ghetto. Not 1 out of 10 do not recommend. I mean, I think I've maybe talked to a couple of people on there, but it's just like waste of time. Waste of time. And on all of these things, it always says the same thing. No fats, no films, black only, white only, into this, that. It's a lot. So then you trying to go around and find like, okay, hey, how you doing? I'm good. You gotta, let's just say a nude. We'll call it a nude. Okay. That's not what I'm here for. This is Facebook dating. This is not Twitter after dark. I'm trying to talk and get to know you. And see, that's I guess one thing I hate about me sometimes is that I don't like going out a lot. And I think it's because DJing takes me, I don't know. I dare say it makes me, I ain't gonna say dislike people, but it makes me like, okay, I get overstimulated. Yes. So DJing, when you work with so many people, sometimes you already got that task of moving the crowd and making sure everybody's having a good time and having fun. So now you got people that's coming up to you. Hey, can you play my song? Can you play this song? Hey, you still ain't played my song. Can you play my song? Hey, can you? Okay, I got you. I got you. And you have to keep like a straight face while doing it. Side note, like it was one point where I was so fed up with DJing that I just like, I want to break. I don't want to do this anymore. Before I was going to events, I was complaining. Then to go to the event didn't turn out good. I'm just like, bro, I'm not on top of my game. I don't want to do this. But I had to change that mindset. What I did, Jesus Christ, thank you. Thank you, Lord. It improved much better. I had to change my whole mindset. But anywho, once you're dealing with people on a basis like that, sometimes I just want to chill at home. I don't want to go to the club and try to meet nobody. I already don't like packed places. So it's just like, I don't know. I guess it takes away from the fun of it for me. But I'm thinking now, maybe that's where I need to go back to maybe I ain't gonna say find love, but just go and have angles. I don't know. Because the internet, the apps, they're not it. I feel that you can't get to know someone. I mean, you can, because I did meet my ex-husband off of MySpace. and we were together for a very, very long time. So I can't say that. So that happened good. But I'm just like, I don't know. Now it's just it's so ghetto. It is. And I do have somebody that I do have an interest in, but we'll see where it goes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But we've created these hyper curated profiles that show 5% of who we are. Filtered, crop coded, and somehow the algorithm learns your type before you do. If I see one more light skin with a septum ring and a tattoo too, I'm suing the grid. Oh my gosh, bro. No, for real though. Once you get on these apps and you start swiping so much, go. The station says it's going to pop balloon. Come on there with me. But no, if it seems like once you are on these apps, you swipe and swipe and swipe so much on the type that you like, most times that will be what it recommends to you. And 9 times out of 10, that stuff ain't right. It's not right at all. To the point to where it's just like, no, why would you even bring that? No, I don't want to see it. And if you do swipe, there is no substance, lack substance all the way around. It really, really does. And it just be like, what's the whole point? So the other part of that is my download men. And not down low, let's say that they're dating women or anything, but down low is like you don't want nobody in your business. I'm out. I'm out loud and proud, but I'm not the type of person that's going to out anybody else. I'm not going to be the one that's going to be like, yeah, I'm dating such and such, and he DL, don't nobody know about him. I'm not going to do that, man. So but DL, you don't know, sounds for download. And this is the words, y'all. Again, I do the chat GPT for certain things, and I like to see what the information it gives. And this is interesting. It says for some, it's a survival strategy. For others, it's a secret lifestyle. And for a lot of us, it's a heartbreak waiting to happen. Mm. Let me be clear. We're not here to shame anybody's journey or identity, but we do have to talk about the emotional tax of dating someone who only wants to know you in the dark. That is a lot. I've dated somebody that's down low, or I ain't gonna see air quotes, that's down low or not out, and it's a lot. And I say that because you have to know what you're getting yourself into and what comes along with it. And basically that is until that it feels comfortable or secure with coming out, then you're always going to have to be loved in the dark. And that's not even sexualated, but that's just like PDA, just hanging out together. Or if somebody come over, y'all got to act like y'all homeboys and that's it. So it can be a lot, especially if you're already out, but the other person is not. To try to keep up with that facade, it can be a lot. It can. So you have to know when you getting yourself into when you're dating somebody that's DL. I mean, can you do it? Oh yeah, you can do anything you want to. You put your mind to it, but it's just know that it may take some time for anything to happen like you want it to happen. Okay, so all right, here where it gets deeper. The apps aren't just showing us people, they're showing us preferences. Mm. And a lot of that is wrapped in racism, fetishism, and internalized shame. Damn, the more you swipe, the more it learns. So if society teaches us that light skin, muscles, and Eurocentric features are desirable, guess what your algorithm is serving you? Black, muscular, athletic, most times, no. If you're dark skinned, femme, trans, or fat, you might get filtered out before you even get a chance to speak. Bro, I think that is so damn true. Before you even get a chance to try to shoot your shot already, your ass been already filtered out to a lot of other people. Me being a big dude of my size, I know I get filtered out a whole bunch. But I don't care. I still shoot my shot and gonna try. But if you swipe, you gotta wait for them to swipe back or contact you. That shit is a lot. It's like a game. It's like Hunger Games. I'm over it. Hey, damn. Somebody come love me, okay? It's like, I feel like Luther Vandross. A chair is another chair when there's no one sitting there. Us is not a home. That's how I feel. I be feeling like Luther. Shout out to my mama, Luther, her favorite child. But it's so ghetto. It's just yes, True Dragon, Carvana for humans. That's all it is. But I think we spend most of our time searching and searching and searching for that true thing, but just don't sit still long enough for it to come to us. And I feel that's how I am. You know, I know that I'm ready to be in love and ready for that next step of my life when it comes to relationships and everything. But instead of me going out and looking for it, maybe I just need to sit still and let it come to me. Because I feel like I'm a good dude. And I don't feel that I'm good at. I know I'm a good dude. And I love hard. It's just how I am. I'm a lover, pure lover. And I try to just be there and do for everyone as much as I possibly can. Does that make me a good person? No, not necessarily, but in my heart, I know I am. Somebody said, Jam said, I found mine on POF. Ooh, see, that's one I need to try. I ain't tried that one yet. But yeah, I think I'm just going to sit still and let love find me for a chance, because you keep going out looking for it and looking and looking, you're always going to find the red flags. And red flags, it'd be a lot of them. But you just got to watch out and keep on looking. But I did have a video to play for y'all as well, too, that I found after I decided I was going to do this. Excuse me. And it talks about being perpetually single. Let's take a listen.
Because when you're perpetually single, everyone tells you how great you are. But it feels really shallow at times, because you're like, if I was so great, you know, like I've been the best man at a wedding, I think 7 times.
Yeah.
Feels like if I was the best man, I'd be getting married, you know? Feels like I'm an okay man. You know? So sometimes it's hard to believe that you're somebody's best option when you never have been. Maybe you have been for a season, but for whatever reason it didn't last. And so, yeah, I think the challenge is, yes, you trust in the Lord and his timing and what he has provided for you and that providence, but you also have to trust in yourself that you can be ready when it comes, that you can, like, I don't think you're going to get things you don't believe in.
Oh, wow.
You know, I wouldn't be where I'm at with my, you know, podcast journey and my art if I didn't believe it was possible. You know, I think most instances in life, you don't stumble upon, you know, these lottery tickets, you know? And so, yeah, at the end of the day, I have to believe, I am going to be somebody's absolute dream guy. I'm going to be the answer to their prayers. I'm going to be everything they've ever wanted. And when you've faced a lot of rejection, it's hard to believe that, you know?
Yeah.
I like that. That for real. And that was a good. When I saw that video, I was like, yeah, she's spot on. So I know it's going to happen soon, because I'm that ninja. Got dog it. I know I am. So I just got to wait and be patient. And it happens soon. All right, y'all. Before we get out of here, y'all know this weekend, actually today, Superman! Da, 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 da. Superman comes out tonight. I am going my damn self tonight to go see it, and I cannot wait. But y'all know, these people are already in the uproar about Superman, because Superman, let's break it down, okay? Superman, Superman is basically an immigrant. He's an alien, so he's not here legally, I guess you could say. And He's not fighting for, like he's fighting for the people. You feel me? That makes sense? Thank you, Princess Dragon. I love you, mean it. Shout out, sit the hugs and kisses, Bubba. I appreciate that. We ain't gonna even pay that no attention. But yes, the people are mad because Superman, they say, is woke. Superman has been alone for years, y'all. Years. Before we even talked about woke. So now Superman woke. I swear, y'all, these people is crazy. Crazy. But I ran across this guy that I follow on Instagram that talks about Superman and a recent comic book they released where Superman takes out the KKK. And I was like, holy crap, I need to get this book. But y'all take a look at this video, man.
That Superman is so woke that he went against the Klan in 1946, and that fictional story actually helped to dismantle the Klan in real life. Welcome to my safe haven. So there's a comic book series that's out right now that came out in 2020 called Superman Smashes the Klan, and it's actually based off the Superman radio show from the 1940s where Superman went against the Ku Klux Klan. And the way that came about is thanks to this man right here. His name is Stetson Kennedy, and he was a human rights activist who infiltrated the Ku Klux Klan in the 1940s and released all of their secrets and information to the public. And one of the people that he released information to was he called the producers of the Superman radio show and suggested the idea that Superman should fight the Klan. And at that time, the producers of the Superman show were looking for a villain for Superman to go against. And so they said, oh, yeah, sure. So they decided to do it. And all the information that Stetson gave the Superman producers resulted in a multi-episode show on the Superman radio show called Clan of the Fiery Cross. For those of you that don't know, that Superman radio show was one of the biggest forms of entertainment at that time. As a matter of fact, it's because of the Superman radio show that Superman is as iconic as he is. And because of the radio show, things like Kryptonite were invented. Characters like Jimmy Olsen and Perry White, who weren't in the original comics, they came around because of that show. The fact that Superman can fly was because of the radio show. And so because millions of people were listening to that show, and thanks to the accurate information provided by Stetson Kennedy, the show began to trivialize and make fun of Klan rituals and things like that. And so it ended up having a negative impact on Ku Klux Klan recruitment, and their numbers slowly started to dwindle. And then, of course, it culminated in Stetson Kennedy writing a best-selling book, which further dismantled the Klan until the fact that they became dismantled. And I use dismantled because they're still around. They're just not as blatant and obvious as they used to be. And it was that 1946 radio show storyline that they based the 2020 comic book series off of. So yeah, when you have people complaining and thinking that the quote-unquote wokeness of Superman is a new phenomenon, let them know that Superman has always been about that life. From day one, he's always been a champion of the oppressed. The goal has always been for us to strive to be more like Superman, not for Superman to be more like us. I don't want to relate to Superman. I want to aspire to be better like Superman. For those out there that actually have some modicum of sense, let's actually strive to be better stewards of humanity. And also, go see Superman in theaters. And check out my non-spoiler review and like, share, comment, interact for the all-gay
Yeah, man, that was dope. It says Superman has always been about that life. Yes, he has. So please, go see the movie. I'm going to see it tonight. And of course, I will be back and let y'all know a review on next week. Of course, hey, we are at the end of the episode. Yay! I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in today and chilling with me and let me vent and rant and stuff. I love y'all. I really do mean it. Before we get out of here, I got one good clip for you, one funny clip, and we'll get on the road, okay? When here you go.
What are you doing? Okay. You're leaving the store, okay? I'm going in. Why are you locking your car? Do you know her? What? Okay. This is fire. Hey, she ball, bro. Is that your friend?
All right, y'all, that's going to do it for me. And hey, if you have not already, please like, share, subscribe. Even if you watch the full show and just share it, go ahead and share it now. It's cool. And if you want to, please show your awesome love. DJX3C on Venmo, DJ Exclusive on PayPal, and Granny Drawers is my mom cash app, but she'll make sure I get it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Mean it. I will see y'all next Thursday and probably Saturday for Like It or Not, man. Make sure you do something good for yourself. Take care, have fun, and stay tuned. We got some more great stuff coming up right here on this space. Benjamin Dixon Show channel. Deuces, y'all. Love y'all. Mean it.
Audio Jungle.